Hi, everyone. We are excited to have another week of Liondesk Live. This week, I'm excited. I've gotten to get to know Kira. She is our newest guest for this week at Liondesk Live. It's Kira Gravesande. She is based out of Georgia, a real estate agent that she's been doing for about 2 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We are excited to dive into your brain, all these tips that you have on the 3 tips that a real estate agent can use to advertise in Facebook. So before we dive into those topics and start picking your brain, let us know a little bit more about yourself. What got you into real estate? What made you dive deeper into ads? And then before we dive in.
Yeah, absolutely. So honestly, I was thinking about becoming a pharmaceutical sales rep in my hometown, New York. So I had no sales experience, right? And I'm like, okay, well, I can get into real estate. So when I actually signed up for real estate school and start shadowing some agents, I was like, oh my gosh, I actually rather real estate. I love real estate. And it's just been what I've been doing since so I actually started in New York in 2015, and when I moved to Atlanta in 2019, it was just like, this is it. I'm not doing anything else. No more corporate America, real estate and real estate only. So it's been pretty exciting. What was the next question, Jessica? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I get everything.
You pretty much just answered it. It was what got you into real estate? And then, what is it that made you dive deeper into Facebook ads?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So for me, I was spending hundreds of dollars on realtor.com, and I kind of wanted to save money, and I see that people use social media a lot. People are always on social media. We spend so much of our time on social media now. And how I know that, because our phone tells us that we've been on screen time for 8 hours. So I was actually using a regular promo ad through Facebook and Instagram, and it was just overwhelming on the responses that I was getting from people. So when I signed up with Liondesk back in October 2020, and they had that future of being able to promote your Instagram ads and your Facebook ads, it was ideal for me, because once everything is integrated, I just knew that it would scale my business more. So it was really exciting to be able to save money and still be able to capture leads.
That's true. People that don't know, Liondesk does offer this ability now to generate leads. If you had a second integration or used other resources like Zillow or Realtor.com, you were having an integration where it send those leads to Liondesk and then you follow up. Yeah. But now we've cut that off, and we've actually have that built inside Liondesk where you can generate leads within seconds. And then we'll dive in later. I'll have Kira show you how easily she sets it up. But let's dive into those 3 tips, those 3 easy tips that all agents need to do to advertise on Facebook. So let me show up my screen, and then we'll dive in.
Yeah, absolutely. So first thing first, I want to say that there's no real estate business without lead generation. One of my favorite books is Millionaire Real Estate Agent. If you do not have that, I suggest you really pick it up to help you scale your business and really understand what it really means to be lead generating. So diving into being who you are, your authentic self, like I said, so many people are on Instagram, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat. I promote my real estate business on all platforms, but I also show who I am as a person. So I don't technically have a real estate page. I have a lifestyle page, because I want people to see, yes, I work out. Yes, I like to go eat with my family and friends. So it's more about being you and people seeing my personal style. Have you all ever met someone on Instagram who just had this pretty nice face, and then when you meet them, they're the total opposite? So for me, it's really being my authentic self. What you see on my Instagram is what you get. You see my business and you see my lifestyle that I live. So it's very imperative that you develop ways on how you connect with people, because once you are running your promo ads, people are going to start to look at your Facebook business page and your Instagram. And they're going to go into your stories. They're going to start liking your page. They're going to want to interact with you. They want to know that you are relatable. We don't live in a society anymore where being unrelatable is actually cool. People like to have authentic relationships. So it's so important that you are being yourself and you develop your own personal style that attracts people. So we're going to go ahead and dive into tip number 2 on how to run a Facebook ad. So, Jessica, if you just want to show that next ad. So, if you have not done so already, campaign, 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 drip campaigns. I like automations. I am very busy at times. Therefore, I don't have time to sit down and actually send someone a text message or an email or just have that touch with them. So running campaigns through your Liondesk portal will help you keep in touch with those people that you've lead generated through your Liondesk ad portal. You have to keep in mind, just because you capture a lead, they may not technically be ready at that moment. You may be having conversations with them 6 months down the line. So it'll be hard for you to actually continue to build that relationship by picking up your phone. Hey, Jane Doe, how are you today? So having campaigns, at least 12 touches, 36 touches, throughout the year will help you maintain that relationship. Happy birthdays, happy Valentine's, Merry Christmas, Memorial. The greatest thing about campaigns through Liondesk too, you can actually send videos. You can send a video through text message. So I think that's pretty cool. So every lead that you are capturing in your portal will receive those campaigns because they become new customers, whether they're hot, warm, or cold. So we're going to go ahead and dive into tip 3. Jessica, if you just want to go ahead and show tip 3, building relationships. Okay. So like I mentioned, once you definitely start capturing these leads, a lot of times people want to feel like you are their best friend. I have so many leads call me as if I'm their girlfriend, their psychiatrist. They just want to have conversations, right? They want to build relationships with you. We are in a global pandemic right now where people honestly enjoy authentic conversations. They enjoy hearing how real estate is doing. We've seen all over the news that there is so many people, so many buyers on the market, right? And not enough inventory. Buyers are concerned about that. They want to know if they go into the market, like what is it going to be like for them? Like how long are they going to be home shopping? Is there going to be a house that they like? So they're going to constantly be reaching out to you, calling you, asking you questions, and you're just going to constantly continue have to build that relationships. And of course, once you have your drip campaigns are helping you maintain those relationships. If that makes any sense to any of you. I do see some questions coming in. So, Jessica, is it okay that we start answering some of these questions?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
So one Facebook user asks, how long do you run ads for? 1 to 2 weeks or more? So personally, um, like I mentioned, I was signed up with realtor.com, and the way realtor.com was working, you would have 2 or 3 agents assigned to a zip code, right? When I'm running a Facebook ad, the day that I drop my Facebook ad, and it also depends on what kind of ad you are running. You have to run a Facebook ad that is going to attract people, that's going to get buyers to do that, clickbait, sign up their information so that you can contact them. For me personally, sometimes I have to shut it down after a week. but I technically like to go about 2 to 3 weeks running my Facebook ad. And in the calendar, it will show you. So we'll dive into that a little bit later. But it's all going to depend on how many leads you get. There was a point when I was getting 10 to 15 leads a day. It was crazy. Um, and next questions, what are some ads you have running inside of ad portal right now? So we are actually going to go ahead and run an ad. My last ad, I am a big lease to own real estate agent. I definitely work with people that cannot get traditional financing. So I run a lot of lease to own ads, and that just sends my Facebook and Liondesk portal crazy. Next question. How much do you spend on per ad campaign? So when we go into the portal, I will actually show you guys on how much you can spend and what the minimum actually is. So
Perfect.
Jessica,
Yeah.
I think we are good to go. Did you have any questions? Did I miss anything that
No, so far those are three great questions, and I'm sure you're going to show anyways inside Ad Portal how they can do it. But before we do that, is I did have one question. Other than Ad Portal, is there another feature that you love about Liondesk or that has made your business easier that go hand in hand? Doing your ads or building your business.
Yeah. So for me, honestly, when I signed up with Liondesk, I was working off of pretty much. So I left Keller Williams. Let me say that with Keller Williams definitely give their agents a plethora of um, tools. So you have your website with Keller Williams. You have your command with Keller Williams. So when I left Keller Williams and went to Solid Source Realty here in Roswell, Georgia, they don't offer all of that. So I had to start finding my own business and the way I'm going to leverage my business. So when I came across Liondesk, it literally worked for me as far as their integrations. I signed up with the concierge. The concierge saved my life because they literally went into my cell phone. They got all the information with just me. Like, it was something that they did. They took all of that information, they uploaded what all the contacts in my cell phone into my Liondesk. They took all the customers I had in realtor.com. They uploaded it into Liondesk. So for me, one of my best features that actually saved my life and saved my business was Liondesk concierge service. So I definitely recommend and strongly recommend, if you're going to go ahead and start using Liondesk um, ad portal and you have not integrated your Facebook, your contacts, you'll definitely want to get with the concierge. You can do it by yourself, but it will probably take you longer and you will probably get more frustrated. So I recommend the concierge service. That's what I use, and it saved my life.
Now, since she actually mentioned that, and that was out of the blue, you guys, if you didn't know, we have a site. It's Liondesk Marketplace. And on Liondesk, this is the site. Let me turn it on so you guys can actually see it really quick. What she's talking about is on here, it's liondesk.com/marketplace. On here, we have features that we offer. So, of course, you have Ad Portal, which is today. It will direct you to the site. We have the concierge setup and then the power dialer. So in here, you can actually go in here and see what we offer. So there's two different types of concierge. We have the one that she's talking about is the done for you, which you set up your CRM, set it all for you. And then we have other services as well. So this is just like out of the blue, just random. I wanted to show you guys.
I'm sorry, but it's a phenomenal.
No, I'm actually glad you mentioned that. So as you were mentioning, I was bringing it up on the website to show people the screen what it looked like. So I'm going to shut off my screen and then let you finish up showing how to set up an ad in Ad Portal.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to go into what is my favorite, because I love when I'm lead generating. I do not lead generate any other way. I do not cold call. I used to cold call FISBOs. I used to cold call expires. And we all know how that goes. Chasing business for people that really don't want your business can be pretty exhausting. So running Facebook ads for me is exciting. So I'm going to go in. So once you're signed into your Liondesk, you're gonna go to your marketing, which on your left hand side is that what is that called? It's at the tip of my tongue, but it's the speaker. The speaker, you're gonna go into that. It's gonna say
Marketing.
marketing. You're gonna go into design your ad, create my own ad. There are other services here, but I specifically focus on creating my own ad. Now you can do a video or you can do an image. You can generate traffic or you can generate leads. Again, real estate business is lead generation. I want leads. I want to work with people and I want to get some sales. That's why I'm in real estate. I want to help people get into homes. So I do image. So I'm just going to click on image. And when you go in here, there's going to be information that you have to fill out. Some of them is going to already be pre-filled out. So here is my LinkedIn Facebook page. If you do not have a Facebook page for your business, I strongly encourage you to create your business Facebook page. So here is where I put my body of text. So like I said, I like to run lease to own programs. So I'm going to run an ad and I'm just going to put a body text here, ready to get into your new home. And as you can see on the top right-hand corner, if you look at that picture on the right-hand side, it literally shows you what you are typing in. So you'll see I actually put ready to get into your new home. So I'm trying to attract people. I want people to click on my ad. I want people to be intrigued. I want people to feel like, oh my gosh, here's something that actually works for me. So now I'm going to put headline, lease to own program. I do not tell people who the lease to own program is because if I do, then what's the whole point of them coming to me? So what I normally do is actually just be the less information you put, but yet it's still attracting people, the better. So I like to say something like FICO score of 550. I'm going to make another line and then I'm going to say close with, sorry. $15 days. So you just want to put, and you could change it up. It doesn't have to be what I put. You can put whatever it is that you're going to get people to actually click on your ad. It's very simple. It's super quick. And then we're just going to go to the photo gallery. I'm so sorry, guys. So just bear with me. So here I have, you can see I have a couple of things going on here. So I'm just going to choose, I'm going to actually choose this one because this is my newest. So I make my ads, I make these ads honestly in Canva. It's that simple. Canva is free. You may pay $1 for like maybe a photo that you use of theirs, but I make my ads in Canva and then I just like transport it all into Liondesk. So here I'm going to put my website. Here's going to be your call to action. So basically what's going to happen is once people see your ad on Facebook, they're going to click on it. And the way I normally set it up is I use also link entry, which makes my business a little bit easier. So when someone clicks on it, they get to actually go into a link, excuse me, and it's going to bring up a sheet and they can put in their information. So I use like a sign up, which is 30092. And then I like to do 49 miles out. That's just me. The more people I attract, the better. It's Facebook, so just why not, right? So my audience, I'm gonna do pre-built audience of buyers. I'm not gonna do sellers because that's not who I'm attracting right now. Now, if you want to attract sellers and you have an image that's geared towards sellers, then you can do that. Or if you have an ad that's just geared towards your real estate business, period, you can do the seller and buyer. But for now, I'm just gonna do buyers because that's who I'm attracting. So I'm gonna hit next. And now I know someone asked me earlier, like how much money can you do? So the minimum that it will allow you to do is $49. So keep in mind, I said that I was on realtor.com and I probably had 3 zip codes. So for those 3 zip codes, I was paying $269, close to $300 per month. So by me running this for $49 and where I'm gonna probably get somewhere, I normally get somewhere about 50 to 60 leads within 2 to 3 weeks works perfectly for me. And I can actually show you guys that. So I'm not gonna go ahead and run an ad right now, but pretty much we are done. So once I click my visa and I hit next, I'm all set. So I just want to take it back a little bit on how you can go ahead and review when those ads come in. I'm not going to hit those, but in the meantime, does anyone have any questions? Because I can't see the other screen, but does anyone have any questions while we're on this screen? Jessica, that you could possibly answer for me?
Someone did, yeah. Most of it was just commentary, but one of them asked, what's your top lease to own tips for ads?
Let me just come in real quick.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
super easy. I'm just looking at some of the questions. Realtor.com is definitely pricey.
I know, I showed them earlier.
Okay, so I'm going to go back so we can actually see. So if you want to see like how your ad is doing, okay. So if you want to see how your ad is doing, just pretty much go back to ads home. Hold on. I'm so new to like this whole MacBook, so just bear with me. Hold on, because I'm confusing myself with this Mac. Okay, so I'm going to go back to marketing just to make my life easier. So where you see take me to ad dashboard, that's where you want to click. And maybe, I guess I can't look at it because I don't have an ad running currently, but you can pretty much see like this is how my ads are doing. I have accumulated pretty much 6,378 on my last ad. Those are views, 33 comments, 33 people went on my Facebook business profile, they commented. 210 people actually clicked on my last Facebook ad. And I'm sorry, I said 50 to 60 contacts. I actually received 118 contacts on my last Facebook ad. So guys, like, it's a money saver for me. Compared to when, like I said, I was on realtor.com, I was probably getting like what, 2-3 leads, and then by the time you call them, oh, another agent already called me. Like, these leads 9 out of 10 times they're calling me because I posted something that they want. So they want to get in contact with me. They're gonna call me, they're gonna text me, they're gonna leave a voicemail. Sometimes they even send me emails. So it's definitely recommended. I strongly urge you to definitely leverage your business on running Facebook ads. If you're not lead generating any other way, this will help you.
And Kira, actually, if you go back to the dashboard and click on the tab on the left-hand side, click on create your own. The create your own tab.
Yes, you're right. Okay, program.
There they are. So all your ads are right there. That way you could share some examples if you wanted to still.
Yes. So you could pretty much see. And then when you're actually running your ad, you can, I'm so bad at doing that, but you can name them. Like I said, I'm super bad about doing that. I think this is an ad I had started and canceled because I did something wrong. But yeah, thank you, Jessica, for reminding me about that.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I'm glad I can help.
I'm just looking at some of these questions. Jessica, I can't get it to scroll down on
This
my
is
end.
the last one I got was, oh, you never shared the tips. Do you have any tips? This was a question that I brought up a little bit earlier. What is your top tip for lease to own ads?
Okay. So lease to own, as a realtor, you have to actually sign up with a program. So I use Divvy and I use Halo. My favorite at this moment, and from what I'm getting from buyers, they're actually more interested in Halo. Halo is more newer to the market, but so I'm just gonna really compare oranges and apples. With Divvy, the minimum FICO score is 550. With Halo, it's 480. With Divvy, the minimum income is about, someone said they try Halo as your source for lease to own. With Divvy, their minimum income is 3,500. With Halo, it's about 4,000. Now, here's the kicker. When it comes to the monthly rent, Divvy does market monthly rent plus equity savings. Buyers don't like that because let's just say you get a property that's for $250,000. Your mortgage is gonna your monthly rent is going to probably be 2,600. That's just the monthly rent. Then Divvy's gonna also add on a plus equity savings. Buyers don't want that. They don't want the equity. I don't want you to help me save money. I'll save money on my own. So with Halo does not do equity savings. They're just monthly market rent, which ends up working out cheaper than Divvy. So for me, I'm definitely pushing Halo more than I'm pushing Divvy right now. Um, and that's what my last ad was. My last ad was Halo. So when people saw 480, they went crazy. And so I actually just got someone approved today for $221,000 property. So
No.
that's pretty much exciting. So I can't wait to get that buyer out. And then I have another Halo customer.
Oh, I think we lost her. Oh,
Did we lose?
there
Did
you
we
go.
lose connection?
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like you lost connection, but you're back on.
okay, okay. Also, did anyone catch anything I said?
You were talking about this, is it 520? You were just saying you got them super low. That was the last tip that you were
Oh,
saying.
yes. So, I have currently right now one customer who's approved with Halo for $265,000 property, and another customer who's approved for $220,000. And all of this, I received these leads through my Facebook Liondesk portal.
Hey guys, if you're not trying to
So
afford,
yes, there
Kira.
go lead generation.
Exactly. And Kira, before we let you go today, I appreciate all the tips you said. There are 3 simple tips, you guys. It doesn't take a lot to run an ad. As you saw, Kira set it up in less than like 5 minutes. I think most of it is setting up like the photos and creating that imagery, which you can do in Canva, like she mentioned, it's free. And just uploading a lot of those images so that they're ready to go. If not, you can also just upload images that are simple, like a house or just your profile or your headshot, things like that are super simple. But literally setting up the ad should take you just minutes. And then
Yeah.
the cool thing about it is, like she mentioned, they go straight into Liondesk and you can nurture those and set them on a campaign.
Yes.
So
Really quick. So, okay. So I just want to also put this in. So when they go into, let me see. When they go into your Liondesk portal, I actually get text messages as well. So if I'm not, of course, in my Liondesk, I get a text message alert and it has a person's full name, their phone number, their email. So I can literally just click in there, click their phone number, and it will call them from there. So it makes your life super easy. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not in Liondesk, I can't call this person right away. You have your Liondesk app, and then you're gonna get those text messages. So you can literally just call a person. I like go down on my couch, sit, and I start calling people without even being in my Liondesk portal sometimes. So it's super quick, super easy.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's some great stuff. And before we hop off, Kira, I do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
How easy has Liondesk made your life as as a real estate agent and you being successful over in Georgia?
So I like to say it's like kind of like having a client care management. I am solo, so it makes my life a little bit easier when it comes to being able to have, what is that called? Oh my God, not algorithm. What's the other A word? Automations. Automations right now is super important. On days where, it's like Christmas and you're with your family and you're like, oh my God, I forgot to text someone Merry Christmas. Guess what did it? My campaign. So for me, it's super like, it's a lifesaver for me, honestly, Jessica.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's the cool thing about automation is you set it and forget it. Yeah, you want to go in there and just make sure that you're, checking what's set up. But that is the cool thing is you can be busy and
Jessica, you know who set up those campaigns for me too?
concierge.
Concierge.
That's awesome. See you guys. So we have a lot of things, there's a lot of other features, that I'll keep mentioning and bringing up at Liondesk Live every Tuesday. But today was Ad Portal. And we got to get 3 great tips that you can use on your own to run as a real estate agent. So Kira, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I had a great time listening to you and chatting. And I hope you guys found today super insightful. We got some great commentary today. And just remember, Liondesk Ad Portal is not as pricey as Realtor.com.
It isn't. And it's quick and easy.
Exactly. All right, you guys.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. We had a blast, and you guys have